What up, everybody? Lex One here with a new episode of No Hype. And yes, I'm wearing the same thing from the next few episodes because I'm so far behind on episodes. I'm not even going to change and pretend like I didn't shoot all these in one day. So speaking of wearing the same thing, I am wearing a really dope Miami Stadium Kimbo Slice collabo tee. Shout out to this Miami Stadium. And if you're new to the channel or you're a fan of the content, I'm just going to start it off a little different. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. Let me get into the algorithms. I've been doing this for 5 years and it's just time to make this thing expand tremendously. Pause. So today we have something Halloween themed in honor of Super7's Boodega, which is a play on Boodega. And I wish that I could go to a bodega and cop some super dope Czarface toys. But one, no bodegas exist where I live. And two, I'm not finding any Czarface toys unless I'm looking in my own collection. And today we have 2 official Halloween Czarface releases. And I'm going to start with this one because, yo, this little guy, pause, this little action figure here is incredibly dope. This is a Halloween, this is called the Halloween Kids, right? And it's this little kid with his Czarface trick-or-treat bag, and he's wearing a Czarface mask, and he is dressed in like this kind of like, you know, y'all remember like back in the days, well, if you're as old as I am, which is fucking dirt old, you had them cheap dollar store Halloween outfits that never really fit, and like the pants were like plastic and they never made it all the way down to the bottom, and the shirt was too small, like the sizing was like super off. Either our parents didn't care or they were crappily made, or probably both of them. So well, anyway, you got this kid in a dollar store Czarface outfit, and I was like, yo, this is really, really, really dope. And the packaging on this is super dope, super nostalgic. And if you didn't know and you don't follow Super7 releases, every year around this time, around Halloween season, they do their annual Boodega, and they have a ton of Halloween themed items including like licensed stuff, like, you know, like Wolfman and Universal Monsters, and then they have like Godzilla, and they do special releases from their existing catalog. So right now they did this Czarface one, which is this little kid one, and they did an actual other Czarface figure, which I'm going to show y'all in a second after we get done with this. But I want to talk about the packaging a little bit. The back of the blister card is kind of packaged like as if you were buying a Halloween Czarface costume, or like what one of those costume packagings would look. At least that's how I'm taking it. And yo, honestly, probably one of my favorite things is the little trick-or-treating bag that the figure comes with. Yeah, super, super dope figure. Definitely happy to have this in my collection. I'm kind of mad that I missed out on the Czar Noir Ultimates one that came with, that had another separate like burrito that came with the action figure. Looks like I'm gonna have to hit eBay to get that one. And let's see here. The cool thing about this figure and the other Czarface figure, which I'm about to get into, I promise y'all, is you had an option to buy them both in a set for $40, which there was no discount, but it was like, if you wanted to get both, you know, they would come in a set. And like I said, they retail for $20, or if you want to get the set, it would be $40. And then we have this other Czarface from the Secret Sagas, which, looking at the packaging here, I don't know if this is for sure a little telltale sign that they may introduce new characters in the Czarface Super7 line. Czarface has shown different characters and different artwork, different releases. Like they had a card series that came with the vinyl, and that had some different characters. They have comics, and there may be some, and I'm just guessing here, there may be something in the near future, some Czarface characters, and maybe when they expand with more comics and stuff like that. But this figure is 3 3/4, right? Typical action figure size. This is all red and black, and has a black cape on it, and it's a Czarface figure. If you've seen one, you kind of already know what these things are. And at this point, I have a whole rainbow of Czarface figures. I have every Czarface Super7 figure released, and I love it. So let's just talk about the packaging. I'm wondering Who designed this packaging? If it was designed by Lamar Supreme. I'm just scanning through this. I don't see it saying who designed it. But if you didn't know, Lamar Supreme is the actual person, the actual illustrator who designed the Czarface figures. Blister card is super dope. Also very Halloween with some like skull androids there. The back of this reminds me somewhat of an advertisement in an old school comic. It even has some text that's like in a proof of purchase, like cutout form. Again, this is $20 and they're available on Super7's site. And if you are going to cop this, I highly recommend and ask of you kindly to use my link. It'll be in the description of this video. If you're on Instagram, it's the link in bio, and the link will always be in my link tree. I'm gonna put all three of these. I'm gonna put the combo and each one individually as separate links. So if you want to do any of the above and cop this, please use my link. I get a small commission for each figure that's sold, and that just goes back into my addiction. Thanks for watching. Hopefully y'all like, subscribe, comment, share this, spread the word, or just use my link. And until next time, stay tuned for more dope and rare hip hop collectibles, y'all. Peace.